Next 1 minute, you all are supposed to write action and fill that box. And then for next 4 minutes, we will write the story over it. Once it gets over, we will start with the narration and discussion. For narration part, 1 minute will be given to everyone. Once your 1 minute is over, I'll raise hands. So just observe it and stop whenever I'll raise the hand. While narration and discussion, please turn on your camera. Sir has instructed for it because that way you will have some confidence for public speaking. So let me share my screen. Please confirm once it's visible. I hope you all are ready with pen and paper.
Yes. Sorry, can you come again?
Time starts now, the 30 seconds. Thirty seconds are over. I'm sharing top. I'm giving you 1 minute. Please start writing action, filling that box. One minute is over. I request you all to start writing the story for next 4 minutes. Hi all, 4 minutes are over. Please stop writing. After 1 minute, I'll assign chess numbers to you all for narration. So please revise your stories. Alright, so first will be Gaurang, second will be Lakshmi, Manthan will go on third, fourth will be Nitin, fifth is Prince, sixth is Rohit, on seventh I'll go, eighth is Sumit, and ninth is Suraj. So Gaurang, are you ready for narration?
Yes, I'm ready.
Let me set it.
Shall I start?
Wait. Yes, you can start now.
Good evening, guys. In the picture, I perceive four characters, age group of 25, and the mode is neutral. Sham works in a company, and he was given a task to complete a project by his boss in a given period of time, and he was been allotted to select people from his department. So Sham choose three members from his department for a project, and they went for a cafeteria to discuss related to the project, and they discuss about the project and the resources needful for the project. So Sham allotted the works to his colleagues on a particular subjects, and told him to complete in a given period of time. So they worked for their project in a given period of time, and they were able to complete the project within the time limit, and they submitted their project for the boss, and later they were appreciated by the boss and by his colleagues, and that project brought laurels to his company.
Shall I start?
Yes.
Okay, what I perceive from the picture is four male characters, all in neutral mood. Age is about 21, 22 years. And action of the story is discussing about the theme of the model making competition. Aman, a BSc student pursuing his third year in the graduation, came to know about model making competition on the occasion of Republic Day. He thus gathered his friends and decided about the theme that they will create the Aryabhata satellite model. And thus they discussed about the material which was needed. They gathered it and started working on it. They finished the project, the model before the Republic Day exhibition, and they also prepared a speech to showcase the rich technological history and success of the country. And thus they represented their model into the exhibition, and what their work and the model was praised by one and all present there. Thank you.
Fida, can I start?
Yes, please, sir.
Okay. Friends, from the given picture, I perceive four characters, two of them male age group of 30, the mode is neutral, and another two of them age group of 21, the mode is neutral. The action of my story is clearing their doubts. Story. Ram is an college student pursuing his graduation in RPT college. One day, Ram had doubts regarding political science subject. So Ram and his friend thought to go to his staff room near political science sir and get clear his doubts. Ram with his friend went to the staff room, approached sir and asked sir that he has doubts. Sir told him what are his doubts and cleared the doubts. By which Ram was able to score good marks in in his examination uh, and also got the scholarship from the college. Thank you for listening.
Okay, good evening, everyone. The action of my story is the reunion of the friends after the college. And in the story, I'm perceiving four characters. The age group is between 23 to 28, and the mood is positive. And the main character of my story is Ajay. So, Ajay was completed his graduation from the Chandigarh University and doing the job in a multinational company. One day he remembering his batchmates and the old memories of his college life. So he decided to reunite his group of friends after he made a contact with all of them and decided a venue for the meetup. Then within a few days, the group of friends reunite and all are happy to meet with each other. And every one of them are sharing their experience, their past memories, and they talk a very long on this and they enjoy very well. Then thereafter they decided to do a meetup once or twice in a week so that uh, they can uh, they can live together. They have good memories together also in a future life. Thank you.
Shall I start?
Yes.
Good evening, everyone. Here in picture, I perceived four male characters from age 25 to 30, and the mood is positive, and the theme is committee meeting regarding the upcoming project. Here in the image, two civil engineers and two partners of a building company are discussing about how the following tower project should be tower project should be conducted in a fruitful manner in a Noida district and under the scheme which was launched by the UP government, which is housing for all, they had discussions about how the project should be conducted, how new machinery should be introduced in this project, and they researched around the globe how the multinational companies are doing this in foreign countries as well. In within the 5 year, they completed the project in time and got recognition from government as well and win many prizes as well. Thank you.
Okay. I think I am to go ahead now.
Yes.
Friends, in the picture shown to us, I have given four characters, all positive, and the action of my story is get together with friends and having fun with them. The hero of my story is Ram, 25-year-old software engineer. Recently got an idea that he did not meet up his friends for quite some time. So he called them over in a conference call and invited them to his place the next Saturday. He prepared some snacks on that day and also cleaned up his carom board for that day. And afterwards, when his friends came over, they discussed about old days and also caught up with each other's lives. They discussed about the internal matters like of the country and also general events as they are going on. And then again played carom and had some really good chit chat and fun. Afterwards, in the next 4 to 5 hours, they had fun and they called it a day and made sure that they would keep on gathering in such meets. Ram felt elated on meeting his friends after so long. Thank you.
Can someone please track my time?
Yeah, yeah, sure. I'll do that.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I perceive four male characters in positive mood, aged between 26 to 35-year-old. The action of my story is team meeting to prepare for to enhance skill set of workforce. Mohit, 26-year-old assistant principal product manager, observed some performance down in the first quarter. So he decided to prepare analysis. He did that and jotted down the possible solution and accordingly created dashboard and scheduled team meeting with the higher management people along with his team lead. There, he represented analysis and dashboard reflected the skill gap and initiated idea to elevate the workforce or to elevate the performance of workforce. He also convinced the entire team by setting time limit and also by implementing some mandatory learning program and technical certification exams. After getting approval, he tracked the progress and ensured smooth implementation. With his strict vigilance, he was able to elevate performance and fill that skill gap in the second quarter. He thanked the entire team for the support. Thank you. Next, Sumit, are you there? Sumit, are you there?
Picture is positive neutral. Rahul was working in a Omega company as a senior HR. One day he called three of his partners in his home to discuss about how can they improve the shares in the market. And they also discussed that they will hire some members, employees and the members in the company and tell them about the shares and the importance of the shares and give them specific information about each share. And also they discussed that they will be give some informations about their company and the working procedure on how they can work on that company. And also after that, after 1 week they had a result and they thought they got that their shares of the company were increasing in the market. And because of that they felt happy and they had a wonderful job in that company. And after that he was promoted to the higher rank in that company. Thank you. As for the we have four characters.
Suraj, you can start your narration.
Okay, just 1 second.
As guys, we process that there are four characters in the picture.
Sumit, I have not
Sumit,
finished it.
Sumit,
Sumit,
this
wait.
Yeah. Shall I start now?
yes, please.
Okay, 1 second. So, greetings for the day, ladies and gentlemen. As we have seen the story, what I perceived from the story is there are four characters in the story. All are in the age of 20 to 25 years of age, and all are in neutral mode. Neutral mood. Ram is essentially a character of my story, who is a 22-year-old student. As he is discussing with his friends that the his colony has many potholes and drainage choke issue due to plastic wastage. So, as they have informed the municipality for regarding that, but they didn't have taken any action regarding in a month. And as the monsoon is arriving, so as the rain pours, there will be the choking of the drainage and also the water filling in the potholes on the road. This can lead to severe consequences of accident and even the harmful diseases like malaria and dengue, which can lead to death. So they decided to do Shramdan on weekend along with his friends and take all the young people of the colony, and did Shramdan and filled all the potholes on the road and clean the drainage and remove the plastic. And this That's all from my side. Thank you.
You all can start with the discussion.
So, friends, as we perceive in the picture, there are two persons who are a little bit aged, and two are little bit young of age group of 20
I
to
think
21.
all of us have
So,
perceived
we
four
can
male
take
characters, so let's go with that. And the environment seems bit formal. Their gesture
We
is
can
also very
say that
formal. So let's go with
we'll
that.
be
That it's a
discussing on
team
a
meeting.
particular subject.
It is
It's
looking like
yes,
some
we can
kind
exactly
of
talk
a
about
about
formal
this. There
meeting
are
in
like a couple
a
of
certain
teams that have
company as
emerged.
well.
I
Then
consider that
like some of us have
because
perceived that they are
if
employees and they are discussing on some project, and some of us have perceived that they are friends or are discussing on some outing or gathering, and we have some of us perceive that
But
they
all
are
are in
college people and
formals, so we
I
can't say
think
they
that
are
it
they are
is
in office
formal
attire.
discussing on
kind
some
of.
project.
Okay,
They
let's.
can
So
be
let
just
All
us
right.
friends on a
mix
casual
all of
talk.
our stories and
Let's merge everybody's story. So there is one story of office meeting and there is one story of some outing or some team
we can
gathering, right?
consider
So let's merge it that they have planned to implement something and after its success, they have a plan for outing or some
gathering.
uh, gathering
we can
sort of event.
take
So
gathering
yeah,
But it
because
doesn't looks like a gathering or something informal.
they
It
are
looks as
discussing.
in something not much
Yes.
serious is going on.
We can,
So if they are going
Lakshmi,
for
let's
outing, there must be
The
something.
issue can be look serious
no, no.
as the meeting is informal, but the issue looks serious. So we can't
I
say
think
that
I
it's for
yes.
the outing or the
we
party.
can
doing a
So
Maybe
meeting.
after the
so
meeting they had
What
some kind
is
of
We
that
can
informal
we can
activity.
actually say
in someone's
we can
house on a
actually
dining
say
table or in a cafe?
let's
we can
merge
actually say
everybody's
that
story that the
we can
main
actually say
character
that
of the hero of
there
the
was a
story
conversation that
has
was going on
observed some skill gap in the project
and the
or in
project
the
deadline
workforce, so he
was
decided
shorted.
to implement some solution to fill that gap, and once it gets successful they have planned for a team outing or a team gathering sort of thing just to celebrate that thing. So this way everybody's
So
story
I
will
okay.
get
So
involved.
First,
But
we should
the
follow
but
the
the
issue
setting
that
doesn't look as
there
if
should be.
some celebration is going on.
I agree with the Lakshmi.
Celebration
there is
is
no
just
celebration. I think there is
celebration is just
meeting.
a
Gentlemen,
close
After that,
factor
they
to
had
what
some
we are
kind of
discussing.
celebration.
gentlemen,
Yes.
I agree with Lakshmi that
It
there is a
is
serious issue. So firstly, we solve all the issue, then we should plan for outing.
yes. I think that's the general agenda. I
That
think
will.
now we should
We
So
can't say
okay, so
discuss
that
and
they
let's
are
discuss
going
go.
for an outing or
actions.
picnic or celebration, in my
Okay,
point
so
of
let's
view.
go with the first story
So
that
I agree with
the hero
Lakshmi.
of the character, which is let's say Mohit, he has observed some skill gaps. So he first initiated idea in front of his
Yeah.
entire team, like what they're gonna do. They have implemented some learning model and mandatory learning programs and some exams. That way, they have ensured that everybody is upgrading their skill. So, and once it got successful in the next quarter, they have made a plan how they're gonna celebrate it with the entire team.
We can say
There are
that
other
this skill
Why not,
learning, their next project was like skilled up, and
Vishweta,
they
why
had a
can't we take that
increase in their value with the client,
how we
and then
implemented the
only
plan? That
as
can
they
be the
got
consequent
successful in
way.
their project, they celebrated in the office setup.
Also, regarding the celebration part, they have introduced some gifts to the person who have upgraded the skill to the maximum level.
Excuse me, we can't take it as celebration as because there is no something like that
Friends, I
gift
think
or
Friends, I
anything
think
like that. This is like a discussion.
as we are all discussing, I think we should keep the like primary motive as they are working on some project or something, and celebration comes secondary to it as the result of
Yeah,
their
yeah.
project.
I agree
doing
with
a
Rohit
project
as
work
there
and
is
they are
nothing looks like a party or something else.
successfully complete with the project
Or
work
Okay,
in
I
a
think
given period of time.
I think
They have
in
been
my
yes.
point of
later
view, there is a
celebrating
discussion
on
time
their
here for the implementation of strategy
victory, I
making.
think.
So we should keep the story in the present
Rohit,
form
as
only.
you mentioned that
We should
they
not
are
take it
working
to
on
the
a
future too
project,
much of
so we will assume that they are working on a project and they have a very busy schedule. So after the successful of their project, to reduce their workload, they are just partying. We can say that.
Also,
we
to
can't take
involve
So I
party
think
as
the
everybody,
that of the
point
to
is
story.
have
actually
It's not
maximum
implemented.
participation for
Friends, I
not
think
kind of
we are
everybody.
all
celebration
on
of
Like
the
future.
Friends,
It's
I
not
think
only
we are
project
all
and
on
all.
the same page now. Let us actually try to put on some actions in the story.
Gentlemen, I agree
Regarding
with
the
that.
action part, to
Action
have
and resolve
success
the
in
issue.
the work, they have
If
decided
we
to
have
give
an
some
issue
gifts to
or
the
we want to solve
employee
it.
to appreciate them more, so that they can contribute more from like the entire team.
a lot of work to their colleagues, and they have been given a work, certain works, and they have completed their
Why
work in
don't
a
we
given
take the
period of
concern
time,
meeting like that?
and they have
We
submitted
take a
that
meeting.
project. We can
They are facing some issues, and they meted and resolved that.
I think
There
in
is
the
no
picture
fighting.
there is
That
nothing
was the
like
point.
issue. It is not
they
mentioned. No
have
issue is
Okay,
displayed
let's.
there. So
they have
let's
been
go
Okay,
with
given
as
the
we,
thing
like,
that they
I
have
think we all have
observed
some
some
ideas.
They must be
gaps
they must be
Very nice.
dissatisfied
We
with
all
the
have some
project.
ideas. Let
and
us
they are
make
planning to
it something.
improve the
Let
performance.
us
Let's take
make it
good thought.
something like
Okay,
that.
okay.
They
Let's take
got a
good forward
project.
that there is some.
Yeah, so
and
they
later
got a
they have been
project.
meeting the
They got a
cafeteria. We
project,
can
and
say
they
they have been having a good time and celebrating their after
yes,
the victory. I think after they
yes.
have been
So as for
appreciated
the
lot of
action
more.
part, we can say like they got some project, and with the project there were some skill gaps that were there. So as a team lead, he instructed all of his teammates to
Yeah,
get
we
some
can take that
courses
and
on
discussing
something
on
like
the
that.
project.
So he made sure that all of his teammates got into the course and they learned it fruitfully. And afterwards, they did the project well. And within some time, they covered the entire project and submitted to them. And
Yes,
afterwards,
according
they
to
immediately
as
solution
per scenario, they
as
have
for
been discussing on the project, no?
celebration.
I
Agree
think
with
And
Rohit.
forgot
Okay,
one
they are
thing
let's
that what type of
conclude the
project they are
story.
discussing. We haven't mentioned it yet. What kind of project they are discussing?
Sorry, we can say it was a
Yeah, we can say
time-based
that they are
project.
Belonging to their
They
company.
must be in
They are working on
a
any
software
particular
company or
project.
a construction company.
We
Yeah, you
can
can
say that
mention
they were
a
in a
software
software
company
company.
or any
yeah,
construction company, any project, any
we
complete
can take
project you can
company, and they are
mention.
discussing, and they have been allotting works by their hero, and later they worked on their given task, and they have completed the task in a given period of time. We can take that.
Yeah,
After that,
We
I
can
think
add it as well.
they are
there.
celebrating for that they had been done in the past.
I think Nathan is trying to say something.
Yes, I'm saying that after the work, they are celebrating that celebrating thereafter the work that they
Yes,
had
so
done the
once
task
the
and failed.
the work got success, they have planned for the reward ceremony, and there they
Yeah,
have
yeah, okay,
celebrated
okay.
their success.
Yeah,
We
it's
can
just
take
like
we
that.
can take
We
the
are
time they are
dividing in
doing
primary and
good.
secondary, where primary part
with,
goes
with
to the first part and secondary part goes to celebration.
Yeah, they are being celebrating at the end of their finishing of their project.
All right, so I think everybody is done with their points. So please nominate one to conclude the story. I nominate Rohit.
yeah, I will also
Rohit.
nominate Rohit.
Go on, Rohit.
So my
Okay,
from my side, Rahul.
okay, thank you, Kavish. So I'd like to go, and just narrate the story. So as all of us discussed, like Ravi, he was a team lead in say PhonePe, and he got to see that they have got a new project as given by the client, and he saw that the project requirements of a certain level, and he saw that his team was having a skill gap as so as to meet the requirements of the project. So he instructed his team to do a certain course about learning the requirements of the project and gave them some time. And within this time, he made sure that all of his teammates got to learn the project and further divided the tasks so as to do the project within, say, 2 months. Afterwards, the next 2 months, he did the entire project, and he made sure that the project was going on the full progress. And they did it, and they submitted to the client and made sure the project was done on a good way. Afterwards, so as to go with the team, he planned a certain outing on the weekend and made sure that all of his teammates celebrated there. Thank you.
All right, any alternative theme over it apart from gathering, project work, and that we have discussed? Except all of this, just suggest some alternate theme over the picture.
Yeah, as I mentioned in the story, it can be a social issue. We can eradicate a social issue because most of the story revolves around the.
Suraj, I would like
We
to
can
highlight one important thing. That
yeah,
issue
making
is,
a
see,
yeah.
in the picture there is nothing like issue, so it is not good
Hmm.
to go with some, eradicate word or some issue. I mean,
We
highlighting
can
these
take that
things.
we have been planning to celebrate a certain
I
person's
student creating a problem with the
in
story
the
and
future's
nothing
birthday
else.
or
He's just
any
creating a
celebration.
problem.
Yeah, planning for a
Uh, like as Suraj said, we can do certain thing like like there is
Shweta,
gated community.
I have
So in the
seen
gated
picture.
community, there's some say water issue or something like that. So just for discussing about it and making a way forward out of it, they sat in the club like room that there is, and they discussed on it and made sure the leakage or whatever issue was there, it was fixed within some time, so that everyone did not have to face the issue.
Right, but it also
Or,
works like a project that you are
Rohit, we
discussing on
can
a project, then thereafter you are working on it. It's just similar to the project thing, I think. There is nothing else difference between them.
or
Or we can
also we
take
can
they
say
have
that
been planning college functions and they have been discussing as they have been seniors. No, they have been allotting a certain works for respective seniors, and they have been planning for a program in their college.
I think it's quite similar to the discussing about project
I
that they
think
are dividing the duties
this
between all the
something.
course mates and batchmates.
I have one doubt.
friends,
Why
we can say that they are the two of them are college students, and they are getting clear their doubts from their professor, because in the background we can see that uh, a blackboard type we can see there.
But
No, it is not.
there is a one doubt that you are saying that they are clearing their doubts from the principal, but there is no copy pen. How they are just clearing their
Friends,
doubt thoroughly?
let
And
us
I also
let
don't
us
think they are student because they don't
yeah.
look like they're slightly 25 to 30. It's some kind of age.
But the idea was good actually. Let us think of
No,
it
no.
in this way,
Even if
na?
they are
Like
students,
there are
but they doesn't
four
have any
people.
study material at that time present on the table. So how they gonna clearing their doubts and other
Okay,
Okay,
things?
okay.
We
I'll
can think
have
of it in this way. We can think of it in this way. Like say there are four people. Like if we just
Yeah.
delete the entire picture, there are four people. At max, what they can do? They can plan on some outing, or maybe they are doing the gathering at the same time. Maybe they are office workers and they are planning for a certain project, or maybe they are fixing some social issue in their neighborhood. And like we can think of it in this way, rather than
alternatively, I
focusing
have
internally.
one more good theme regarding since these four people look like bit senior people, not like very youngster or in their like 1890s. They are not that kind of people, so we can go with that that these four people are professors and they are planning to have their own startup in the education domain itself. It can be any e-platform, how they have implemented it. So they are making strategies how they will initiate it and manage it, and what role will everybody carry. So if everybody agrees on this.
uh, yeah, it is a good story, but also we can say that they are the management people of so and so college, and they are discussing about the how they can, I mean, develop the college, how they can build the infrastructure. They are discussing about that.
This is good also.
I also have a point. It may be some kind of interview between the three accessors and one interviewing who is go
Like
on for the
if
interview.
if that was so, then the interviewers would have sat
I
on one side, and interview would have sat just on one side. But here they
interview is,
were
I think it
all
can't
sides.
be.
we can say that they have
Most probably that they have been at a formal, they can be a student or they can be at a office person who have been at a meeting, or they have been discussing related to a project. That's a good, I think. Or also we can take that they have been working on a company and later they will be planning regarding the startups also, as Shweta said.
we can say that they all
Right.
are the seniors in the company and
But
they
all the points are similar. There, this is some kind of formal meeting. We mentioned it.
yeah. But I have one doubt regarding what is it? We add the celebration part in that because it's like
Sumit, you are not audible.
why should we add that celebration part in that picture?
Because like more like I also said about celebration, then someone else also said about celebration. So just to let everyone have a hand at the story. So that's why.
Yeah, we have to go on a common
I thought it
conclusion
was
so
in
that
a
we can
part of
clear
discussion before the
That should
uh,
be
celebration.
included.
part.
Yes.
हेलो
as
रोहित, मुझे एक क्वेश्चन था.
as you told Rohit, they have been allotting a work at that time. They have been discussing. I thought in that sense. Later, we decided to make it as a celebration.
Yeah, we have narrated the same story as you told.
हेलो रोहित, इसमें पीपीडीटी में जैसे कि हम ग्रुप डिस्कशन करते हैं और बाद में हम कॉमन छोड़ देते हैं, तो सबका पॉइंट उसमें इंक्लूड करना चाहिए. ठीक है.